Hey, it's Andrew Faldy here, and I'm showing you an equity curve of a strategy on the SPY. And you can see initially this equity curve is not very attractive. It does not look very good because it's generally losing money. But I am here to tell you I'm pretty excited about this equity curve. And the reason for that is this isn't one of something I would trade. This is actually showing you all the trades that have been removed from a strategy using a certain filter. And that filter comes from the big idea that is talked about often at SMB that Steve and Bella repeat almost all too often. You may not even hear them say it anymore, but it's very important. And here's a picture of filtering this out, and that is kind of when things are not in play. When volatility is low, trading the SPY is very difficult. I watch the positions. I'm an options trader and a systems trader. I'm not an intraday discretionary trader, but I do see the positions of the intraday discretionary traders, and I notice that often they will not be trading SPY, IWM, things like that, when the market's kind of calm and grinding and chopping around in a small range. When the market's more volatile, they move into the SPY because it's basically becoming its own in-play name. Otherwise, you have to find other names that are in play. So I'm creating this filter for in play or not in play. And when I filter them out, I actually reverse the filter to show the equity curve of when it wasn't in play, or when it wasn't volatile enough or moving enough, there wasn't enough motion in the market to capture moves profitably, and that shows what I've removed from the other equity curve. Now let me show you what this looks like. It's a simple VWAP strategy. I actually don't have the VWAP on the chart, but you can see the trades that are being removed are these very quiet consolidation periods like this, and it's waiting for more motion in the market. So this is the code, pretty simple, just close above VWAP, get in, else get out. So I have this range filter, so I'm going to flip that filter back over and show you that. Now this, what it's doing, it's just getting rid of the filter, and now this is just going to be all the trades. Alright, so this is if you take all the VWAP trades. Still not too exciting. At least it's moving in the right direction. So we see VWAP has an edge on its own, but it's still not that attractive. So I want to be looking for it now to have a little bit more volatility. So I have this filter in that says how big is the current range we're in. So I call it a range percent filter, and it's just looking back very simply the last 50 bars on a 30-minute chart. And it's saying how big is the range from the highest high to the lowest low. How big is that range? And right now it's not looking for any type of filter, so it's taking all the trades. Previously I said if to show you that negative equity curve, I actually reversed it and said we want to be a small range to take the trades, and you see that did not work well at all. So now I'm going to add this 1% filter. I'm going to make sure over the last 50 bars on a 30-minute chart, over 50 bars, which is a little less than 4 days, do we have a 1% range? Do we have a big enough range? So now this is, if we wait for a 1% range, you can see that improvement. And just real quick so you can kind of see it side by side or one right after the other. Just kind of flip this back to 0 and you'll see that flip back to what it was before. Bigger drawdowns, not as much profit. But if I move that just a little bit farther even and go to 2%, you can see we're really starting to move in the right direction. So this has actually gotten rid of all of those trades during those kind of tight consolidation markets, and it's only taking trades when the market has a bigger range and is a little bit more in play in general. So that's a quick idea there about trading in play, trading certain strategies during certain market conditions. It does not have to be a hindsight thing. You can use indications, use indicators and filters to help guide certain types of trading that will do better in certain types of environments. Here's the code again if you're interested. I think it's all fitting on there. There's nothing else off to the side there. So if you're interested in that, it's just on the screen if you want to take a quick screenshot. We do this kind of work twice a month at SMB. It's called the Systems Testing Workshops. So we do these classes twice a week. There should be a link right next to this video, or you can go over to smbtraining.com and find the information on this. But we code up strategies, we test ideas, we create filters, and we're finding edges in the market. And we're finding a lot of really great strategies. For example, this is a VIX trade that I tested recently. Actually got the wrong chart on, so let me just kind of flip it over, add some more time, and I'll show you kind of this exciting strategy we're working on. So we're looking at this VIX trade, very profitable. That's only 5 years. Go back 10 years, you'll see that it even does that well going back into further into time. So now we're going to be kind of modeling an options trade based on this pretty strong signal here in the VIX market. So we're creating these ideas, these strategies, coding them up, testing them, finding real edges. We've only been doing this a little over a month now in these sessions, and I've actually taken one of the strategies live that we built in this course, and it's been trading profitably just in that time. So a lot of great work being done, a lot of edges being found. So you can join that. What we're doing, make it really low risk for you, make it an easy way for you to try it out, see if any of this is going to be worthwhile for you. You can actually get into the first 2 sessions for just $1. And that $1, the only reason we're charging that is just to verify and validate your credit card information. So you sign up, $1, you can come to 2 of these sessions, watch me program strategies live, test them. I'll even show you how they execute in a live market as well. We do this 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, twice a month. I believe it's the first and third. I'm sorry, the second and fourth Wednesdays of each month we do these sessions. So sign up for that. I look forward to seeing you in the systems testing workshop and kind of find some more of these great edges that you might be able to apply to your trading as well. Thanks a lot.